folks, it's time for another action figure showcase. You liked the dinosaur one so much, so today we are looking at Marvel figures. First up, we have the remake of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man. This is the single carded version. Yeah, you could also get it in kind of a 3-pack, but you could get it with, I think, slightly more accessories if you got the single carded one, which is for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie, not No Way Home. So yeah, it's actually a great upgrade, and I really, really like it. Moving on, we also have a relatively recent 2-pack, the Squadron Supreme 2-pack with Hyperion, who is supposed to be kind of like Superman for Marvel, and also Dr. Spectrum, who's supposed to be kind of like a Green Lantern-ish type of character. Now, the box said Squadron Supreme, but they could easily be Squadron Sinister figures, which was kind of like an evil Justice League that fought the Avengers. But Dr. Spectrum is a very weak figure. There aren't really any new parts or anything except for like the crystal accessory. But he's the really old, outdated Bucky cap mold, which was good for the time, but is now just... It's insane that they're still using it. And this head, which has been used many times for things like Blizzard and the eel. I sold my Blizzard, but my eel is for sale at my physical store right now. But the Hyperion is really nice. It's a nice new Hyperion. It's an upgrade over the old Hyperion sculpt. This one has a double cape connector and the domino mask, unlike the previous Hyperion. Very cool. Really like him. I mostly got it for Hyperion, but hey, you do what you gotta do. I'd love the rest of the team, though. I can't find Power Princess for a good price. Next up is an MCU figure, this kind of deluxe Captain America Brave New World Red Hulk. This guy is kind of an issue, to be completely honest. He does not look super great for a movie Red Hulk. That head sculpt does not look like Harrison Ford at all. He did not wear these pants in Red Hulk form in the movie. So he doesn't make a good movie Red Hulk. He just doesn't. But he's a good figure. And comic Red Hulk figures in this scale are really expensive, but you paint those nails black and those eyes orange or yellow, and you actually have yourself a pretty good comic Red Hulk. Very interesting. I might do that, I might not, I don't know. Red Hulk's one of my favorite Marvel Comics characters, right up there with Sentry, who's my favorite, so very happy about that. Next up, another MCU figure, Icarus, not spelled the way you think, from the Eternals movie. It's a movie that I think is pretty underrated. I think if it was a show, it would have been really great. Unfortunately, it was a movie, but I really liked his outfit in the film, and this is actually a pretty good figure for when it came out. The problem is that nobody got it. You can get the whole Eternals team for like nothing at Ollie's, and I did get him for like $9.99 at Ollie's, and that is his Heat Vision head sculpt. Pretty cool. I do have the Eternals Complete Collection comic omnibus, which I'll do a review for on YouTube at some point. And every figure you see today I either have already reviewed on YouTube or will be reviewing soon. Next up, another Spider-Man. This is the SH Figure Arts Spider-Man Homecoming figure. This is a very like high-end Spider-Man figure. I'm actually selling my Marvel Legend to kind of, you know... lower my collection a little. I have so many figures, but I'm selling my Marvel Legends Homecoming Spider-Man in my physical store, and I'm keeping this guy. This is the deluxe version that comes with the wall he can crawl on. He's a really incredible figure with incredible articulation. You can get him in so many cool poses. He even has interchangeable eyes. It really is just an amazing figure. SH Figure Arts usually hits it out of the park, unlike SH Monster Arts, but we'll do a kaiju video in the future. So let's put him to the side. And then, here's one I actually haven't even opened yet. It is the Marvel Legends Marvel Boy. I was really excited when this guy came out because he was one of the last figures I needed to complete my Dark Avengers team. Yes, I just have to get the Darkness of Marvel, and I need a new Hawkeye because I sold my Hawkeye because of engine trouble. Hopefully they'll make an official Dark Hawkeye and not just a regular Hawkeye as a stand-in, but I had to get Marvel Boy. Also at Ollie's for like $9 or something. Super cheap. Haven't opened him yet. I'm going to open him when I film the review. So everyone who's already opened has already had their review filmed. Pretty cool. He builds Totally Awesome Hulk, which I'd love to have for my Champions team, but I'll probably just buy the full figure on eBay. Alright, everything else is going to be Venom. First up, here is a Reveltech amazing Yamaguchi Venom. This is an incredibly high quality Japanese figure with tons of different parts. I use it as a Mac Gargan Venom. I get a lot of Mac Gargan energy from him, even though the figure doesn't specifically say who it is under the symbiote. It really does feel like Mac Gargan. He has interchangeable head plates, an insane amount of articulation, a removable tongue, and like all these really cool tendrils that you can attach to him. One of my favorite Marvel figures in my whole collection. Next up, we have the beautiful, the amazing Hasbro Spider-Man Classics Mac Gargan Scorpion Venom. Really underrated figure, lots of nice purples on it, really cool, articulated, removable scorpion tail. Really nice. Not a lot of Venom figures with a scorpion tail for Mac Gargan, so I'm a big fan of this figure, even though the articulation and stuff is really dated. Next up, speaking of old figures, this is an old Toy Biz Venom from my childhood. I actually got a new one, so this one's in pristine condition, complete with comic and everything. And it's kind of Eddie Brock Venom mid-transformation. You can even see the Eddie Brock face inside of the head sculpt, which is really cool. And he's got slime. Venom always was drooling slime in the 90s and stuff. Comes with like a guardsman defeated on a base. Really, really just incredible looking vintage figure. And before we go, I got to show you the new stuff on the display for last time. My partner got some new Transformers, Iguanus, which is like a amalgamation of different lizards, and then this wolf Autobot Deluxe that I thought was a rat when I first saw it, and then I just added this freaky little guy from my childhood. Look at him, he's just a little guy. But yeah, that's it. If you want to see action figure reviews, definitely check out my YouTube page, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.